Smitty's dive disco debut, Chaos at the Turd Farm. The night started innocently enough. Doug, Lorne and Nerlin decided to hit up the local dive discotheque, the Funky Turd, a neon-lit relic next to a working turd farm. They weren't there for the music, they just heard the drinks were cheap, and Doug wanted to check out the turd fries he'd seen advertised. As they slid into the sticky booth near the bar, a commotion erupted near the dance floor. A lanky, wild-eyed man in head-to-toe denim strutted in, announcing to nobody in particular, "I'm fixin' to show y'all how the real disco kings do it." His overpowering stench, an ungodly mix of BO, cigarettes, stale farts and drugstore cologne, hit the group like a freight train. "Who the hell is that?" Lorne muttered, already annoyed. The man turned, catching their eye. "Name's Smitty Smith. You'll best remember it, 'cause I'm fixin' to be the highlight of your miserable lives." The dive bar encounter. Smitty made his way over, uninvited, and plopped into their booth, nearly knocking over Doug's pitcher of cheap beer. "This place smells like paradise," Smitty said, sniffing the air. "Reminds me of the time I pulled a Molly Hatchet vinyl out of a dumpster full of cat litter. Still played like a dream, I tell you." Nerlin, crammed in the corner, looked horrified. What are you even talking about?" Smitty ignored him, locking eyes with Doug. "You the leader of this ragtag crew? I'm fixin' to teach y'all a thing or two about real life. Bet none of you ever climbed into a garbage truck just for the thrill of it." Doug, never one to back down, smirked. "You're looking at a guy who once clogged every toilet in a Chuck E. Cheese. Top that." "Oh, I can top it," Smitty said, leaning in so close they could smell his breath. "I'm fixin' to tell you about the time I got kicked out of a Molly Hatchet concert for setting fire to a beanbag chair. Long story short, it involved 3 raccoons, a bucket of nacho cheese, and a trampoline." The table fell silent. Even Doug had to admit, Smitty might have outdone him. The living arrangement debacle. By the end of the night, Smitty had downed half the bar's inventory and somehow charmed Doug into offering him a place to stay. "I'm fixin' to move into your basement," Smitty declared, slapping Nerlin on the back so hard he nearly fell out of the booth. "What?" Nerlin squeaked. "That's my room." "Nah, kid," Smitty said with a grin. "You can have the couch. I'm fixin' to turn that basement into the ultimate Molly Hatchet shrine. Hope y'all got plenty of denim. I'm fixin' to make it a house rule." Doug and Lorne burst out laughing. "You heard the man, Nerlin," Doug said. "Looks like you're getting an upgrade." Smitty moves in. The very next day, Smitty showed up with a truckload of questionable decor he claimed to have rescued from dumpsters. An old mattress, a Molly Hatchet poster with a giant tear through it, and a pile of denim jackets that smelled like wet dog. Nerlin stood in the living room, arms crossed. "I can't believe I'm getting kicked out of my own room for him." Smitty clapped him on the shoulder. "Don't be a crybaby, Nerlin. I'm fixin' to teach you how to be a real man. First lesson, never let anyone catch you wearing polyester. It's denim or bust, kid." Lorne, sipping a beer on the couch, grinned. "You're going to love it, Nerlin. Think of it as character building." Doug, meanwhile, was busy helping Smitty hang his Molly Hatchet poster in the basement. "This is going to be the best decision we've ever made," he said with a laugh. And so began Smitty's chaotic reign as the newest and smelliest member of the household. Nerlin might have lost his bedroom, but he was about to gain a lifetime of unforgettable stories, whether he liked it or not.